It's round 2 of the Weber Searwood versus Recteq Flagship. Last time we did wings, the Weber came out on top, largely because we used the basket on the Weber rotisserie, which the Recteq doesn't have the capability of doing. This time we're doing a rack of St. Louis ribs on each. Should be really interesting to see who comes out on top, and I have a feeling it's gonna all come down to the smoke flavor. So really important test. Let's go get it.
Deep basement.
All right, 2 racks of spare ribs from Costco. I've already removed the membrane off the back, trimmed them up just a little bit. They already come pretty nicely trimmed when you get it from Costco. We're going to spritz these, just use warm water so as not to have any blocker to the smoke hitting that meat. We're gonna go with kosher salt. We're going very simple on the seasoning today. And then some coarse black pepper. Supposedly black pepper helps get that smoke sticking to the meat. And then a light dusting of barbecue seasoning. I'm going with rib rack barbecue rub. We don't want to over flavor these with barbecue rub because we really are concerned with the flavor of the meat coming off of each of those grills on its own. And there we have it. Let's go get those grills fired up. So here we are yet again, the Weber Searwood, the Recteq Flagship 1100, head to head. They look so beautiful next to each other, just like they did last time. I'm gonna be sad when I gotta get rid of one, but I'm gonna have to. So you may recall last time we did wings hot and the Searwood got up to temp pretty quick and the Flagship, for whatever reason, lagged way behind and even got stuck. This time going to 225 degrees, which is how we're gonna cook these nice St. Louis ribs. The Recteq actually got up to temp 225 degrees in 8.5 minutes, and the Searwood got up to 225 degrees in 10.5 minutes exactly. So 2 minutes faster to 225 for the Recteq. We'll give it the thumbs up on that. Again, it seems like any given day, one or the other of these two is gonna get up to temp faster. Don't know how to explain it. Last time I pointed out some differences. Another difference is that the Searwood has this catch pan system where you can basically remove that to dump out ash and remove this little one to dump out grease. The Recteq, on the other hand, has no way to get the ash out other than scooping it out by hand. Now, their videos say you don't even really need to remove that ash because it creates a layer where you don't have to heat as much of the chamber. For those of us who like to keep our rigs clean, that's gonna be a little bit difficult, I don't know. As far as grease, it drips down into the bucket, no big deal there. All right, so with that, let's get these ribs on. All right, we'll start with the Searwood. We are using a water pan for the sake of moisture inside while it's cooking, but also as a little bit of heat block, especially on the right side of the Searwood because it is hotter than the left side, and it's the same thing on the Recteq. So we're gonna take the first rack here and set it right on that upper rack, and we're gonna put the fatter side to the right over that water pan. And now we're gonna go over to the Recteq and do the same thing. So same thing on the Recteq, the water pan underneath on the right side. We're gonna take the fatter end and we're gonna stick it right over that. Now, as I mentioned, I am cooking these trimmings for the dogs. I'll put those over on the left side on both of these rigs. All right, we got the racks on. It's time to close the lids and see what happens. I'm super excited. I really hope one of these has more smoke flavor than the other. If they're kind of exactly the same, I guess that's good, but it'll just be kind of anticlimactic. All right, we'll see you in a bit. So they've been going exactly for 1 hour now. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at these, and we're also gonna do a little bit of spritz with just straight apple juice. Starting with the Searwood, it's looking pretty good. Let's give it a spritz. Now the Recteq, also looking good. Don't really see much difference yet, but we're probably not gonna know until these things are done. We see the pullback from the bone, the smoke ring, the flavor. See you in a bit. 2 hours in, let's see where we are. Ribs on the Searwood, looking good. Not too much difference from before. There is a little bit more pullback on the bone, especially here on the outside on the left. Gonna spritz again. And on the Recteq, pretty much the same. See a little bit less pullback over here, but almost at the bone. We got a ways to go. We're only 2 hours in. Okay, we're 3 hours in exactly. Let's take a look at the meat. It's looking good. We still don't have a whole lot of pullback, but we do have some. You can see the bone sticking out right there. Very nice, red color, looking very pretty. Let's go ahead and spritz this guy up again, once every hour. They look beautiful, nice and red color. You can see the seasoning on there. I'm looking forward to this, see you in a bit. So we're at 5 hours. They're looking beautiful. I did take their temperature with the ThermoPro and they're right around 190 degrees. So we're getting very close. So we're gonna go ahead and sauce them up and we're almost ready to check these guys out. Oh yeah, that's looking real pretty. A little bit of pullback right there, especially on this side. But man, that looks pretty. Look at that color. I'm only gonna sauce one half of it, the thinner half. We're gonna use the thicker half to taste just the flavor of the meat with the seasoning and without any barbecue sauce. Sweet Baby Ray's. Can't go wrong with Sweet Baby Ray's. Close her back up. And over here on the Recteq, also looking quite nice. And again, we're gonna sauce the thin side. Man, I'm really salivating right now. They look absolutely fantastic. We'll see how they pull apart. Of course, we want a little bit of bite. We don't want them to fall right off the bone. The way they're looking, I don't think that's gonna be an issue. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, while we wait for those ribs to finish, they're almost done. We're gonna do some corn on the cob, but we're gonna do it in the sous vide station that you see behind me, the Teifer sous vide station. I gotta tell you, I love that thing. Now we're gonna put them in the sous vide bag that comes with the Teifer. We're gonna throw the butter right in there. Put some salt, some pepper. And now we're gonna close it up and we're gonna use the vacuum sealer to seal this guy up. Put a weight on the bottom to keep it down inside of the station. Stick it right in there and put the lid on. And these are gonna sit in there for about 30 minutes at 183 degrees and they should be good to go, nice and delicious. All right, so here we are. I have my taste testers with me. The ribs are ready. They look phenomenal. Buster wants some. All right, so blind taste test. I know what's what. Do you guys have any idea what's what?
I have no idea.
Our corn is ready. We're gonna be trying that here soon. Let's cut one here. Oh yeah. Ooh, that looks pretty. Look at that smoke ring all the way through. Oh my gosh, it's juicing. See that?
It looks really good.
All right, that's for you. And that's for you. Take one bite and then put it down. So we're really looking for smoke flavor and just flavor overall. So what did you think? Good?
You can't really taste that much smoke flavor in it.
Is that right? What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. But
Not
it's
much
got
smoke?
Good flavor overall.
Good flavor, but not much smoke flavor. That's interesting. Okay. All right, next.
Thanks.
And we're starting with the side that's not sauced.
I'd say this one has more smoke flavor.
That one has more smoke flavor.
Yeah.
Like a lot more?
Yeah.
It's definitely, you can definitely tell the difference. You
Yeah.
too?
Yeah.
Both of you.
Also, but I think this one was like juicier.
That one was juicier,
Yeah.
but this one has more smoke. Very interesting. Okay. All right, I'm gonna cut one for me of each, and you guys know which one is which, but don't tell me. I'm gonna close my eyes, hand me one of them, but don't tell me which it is. Good flavor, nice and peppery, good salt. Give me the next one. Yeah, this one is definitely smokier. This one is smokier. So which one?
This one is left.
The one that all three of us agreed was smokier?
Yeah.
Okay, any guesses as to which one? I know what's what. Any guesses as to which one is the Searwood and which one is the Recteq?
I'm thinking this is the Searwood and this is the Recteq.
You're both right. So the Recteq is on the left, the Searwood was on the right, the Recteq is smokier. All three of us agree. Just like we all agreed on the wings last time in round one. So, but you said that the Searwood ones were juicier.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Also agree? So which one do you like better? The smokier one or the juicier one? Hard decision, huh?
Yeah, it is. I think the smokier one.
The smokier one. What do you think?
Yeah.
Me too. I like the smokier one better. Recteq wins. Unanimous. So Searwood won week 1 or round 1 and Recteq has won round 2. Hands down. What can I say about that? All right. Thank you guys for helping me out. Now we got to try some of that beautiful corn over there. So let's move this out a little bit. Yeah, you can finish that bone. What we did here is we put corn on the cob in the sous vide station with butter, salt, and pepper. Whew, it's hot.
Maybe you should be using tongs.
I should be, yes. That would be smart, wouldn't it? Yeah, that smoke flavor is really good, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try one first. It has more corn flavor than usual because it's in the sous vide bag and the juices just keep flowing. You know what I
What do
mean?
you mean by corn flavor?
Well, you'll see when you try it. Go ahead.
Can I grab one?
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
It's good, right? You can taste the corn more. Man, that's good, right?
Yeah, it is good.
Somehow it tastes like earthier.
Yes, yeah, you're right. That's a good description. It tastes earthier. Tastes more like corn. All right, well, definitely a successful cook. Recteq's the winner. It's 1-1, Searwood versus Recteq. Thanks for hanging out.
See you
See you next time.
I kept forgetting that you couldn't see, so I was just like holding it.